name is Jim Shirk, and I'm a CARET delegate from Pennsylvania and the chairman of the Executive Committee. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you as a new member of our organization. CARET, the Council for Agricultural Research, Extension, and Teaching, is an advocacy group composed of citizens from all across the 50 United States, U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia. We are appointed by and serve at the pleasure of each dean of our respective institutions to advocate for funding the land-grant system, which has literally changed the world and must continue to grow in order to meet the challenges of the future. We welcome you as a member of this distinguished group. To help understand your role as a delegate, we have produced this video about the duties and responsibilities of a CARET member. Please enjoy the next few minutes learning about our organization.
Congratulations on being appointed as a CARET delegate from your land-grant institution. CARET, the Council for Agricultural Research, Extension, and Teaching, is a national grassroots organization created in 1982 by the Administrative Heads Section of the Board on Agriculture Assembly for the Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities, the APLU.
At that time, I was director of the experiment station and had been working with Washington for a good while. There was at that time, as there is today, a very strong need for the three major elements of the land-grant system to work together. We had the Extension Service, we had the experiment station, we had the College of Agriculture's academic programs, all three of whom had Washington lobbyists, had planning processes that didn't mesh, and generally ended up conflicting with each other quite frequently. And so a group of the administrative heads in agriculture, which is the people who were over all three functions around the states, got together and had some brainstorming sessions and came up with the idea of CARET.
CARET is composed of volunteer representatives from the 50 states, the U.S. territories, and the District of Columbia. As an organization, our mission is to advocate for greater national support and understanding of the land-grant university system's food and agricultural, research, extension, and teaching programs in CARET's 4 regions that enables the quality of life for all people. CARET also works with national agricultural organizations to tell agriculture's story. You are a delegate because you won a one-vote election, not on the basis of your effective attacks on other candidates, nor on your $100,000 primetime television advertising, nor on your ability to manage the spin on press reports of your indiscretions. You were appointed by the administrative head of agriculture at your land-grant university based upon your capacity to provide a knowledgeable, credible endorsement for APLU Board on Agriculture Assembly's budget and legislative recommendations for agricultural research, extension, and teaching. While we share and were selected on that single attribute, we have several other common denominators. The typical profile of a CARET delegate says that you are politically knowledgeable. It says that you are intensely interested in many areas of public policy. It says that you are prone to want to make a difference on those issues in which you have an interest. To be a successful CARET delegate, it is important for you to understand the scope of your work and the responsibilities it requires. You will be involved in a coordinated effort to provide input to and lobbying support for the APLU Board on Agriculture Assembly's budget recommendations and legislation proposals, such as Farm Bill reauthorization issues as they are forwarded to Congress and the administration. Your involvement will not be as an individual or university representative, but as a member of the Council for Agricultural Research, Extension, and Teaching.
Greetings, new and returning members of CARET. We're really looking forward to working with you and very much appreciative of the time and the energy that you volunteer. So on behalf of USDA, I want you to know how much we appreciate the help and the support that CARET provides.
CARET is several things. First, it is a strong and trusted voice of external grassroots support for the land grant system. Second, it is a credible source of user input to the budget and legislative development processes of the Board on Agriculture Assembly itself. Third, it's an active national network for building understanding among CARET members across state and regional lines. And finally, we must always remember that CARET is owned by the system of land-grant institutions, which provide its sole source of financial support. But we must also bear in mind what CARET is not. CARET is not a general farm organization charged with taking independent positions on issues of agricultural policy. CARET is not an organization whose membership structure nor its business format provides appropriate frameworks for public policy considerations. And number 3, CARET is not an organization chartered to engage in the influence of public policy independent of its parent organization, APLU's Board on Agriculture Assembly.
I wanted to address the importance of grassroots efforts, particularly as exemplified by CARET, the Council for Agricultural Research, Extension and Teaching. The members of CARET, and I've interacted with them in multiple different states over the last several years, these members of CARET, they are bankers and lawyers and farmers and livestock producers and teachers and nurses. And they live in small communities across America, and they have a deep personal knowledge of local issues pertaining to whether it's the school system or food systems or health issues. They're deeply knowledgeable because they're passionate about those sorts of endeavors at the local level. And what they bring to the table as these passionate, knowledgeable people is the ability to take that information and convey that to legislatures both at the state level and at the federal level. Because of that passionate and intimate knowledge of the issues, they end up being the perfect spokespersons for the needs that we have, whether it's in food security or health security or job security.
In order to carry out your work as a CARET delegate, you have certain privileges given to you. First, you will have access with the Dean, Vice Chancellor, or whatever title describes the administrative head of agriculture at your land-grant institution. Second, you will be granted time for adequate preparation of printed materials and information for face-to-face sessions with faculty and administrators in research, extension, and teaching. The purpose of these materials and meetings is to help those individuals understand, as thoroughly as possible, the nature of the BAA budget recommendations or legislative proposals, the process that's used in their development, and, finally, their impact in that delegate's state and region. Third, as CARET delegates, you will have support from your sponsoring land-grant institution to attend regional and national CARET meetings and to be a full participant in that process. As CARET delegates, you have some responsibilities that you must maintain. First, you must maintain the discipline needed to follow through on the tasks you are given. Second, you have regular interaction with those key leaders to whom you have been given access. And third, you have a responsibility to deliver the compelling message of support for the BAA budget and legislative initiatives as you contact key decision makers regarding agricultural research, extension, and teaching programs. In order to help CARET delegates deliver a compelling message, various resource materials are provided to CARET and AHS members. These materials include, but are not limited to, a CARET handbook, congressional directory of each session of Congress, legislative updates and summaries, and published articles of interest to the agricultural community. Our performance as delegates and as an organization will be measured by our effectiveness in supporting the budget recommendations and legislative initiatives of the BAA. That effectiveness will depend on the strength of our partnership with the AHS and the BAA Policy Board of Directors. As partners, we might grapple with the difficult questions related to various budget requests or legislative proposals. We might disagree stridently as the process moves along. But in the end, we must be prepared to join hands solidly in these endeavors that are critical to the future of the land-grant university system. Again, Congratulations on your election as a CARET delegate.
CARET delegates come from all different backgrounds, but have one common goal: support funding for the land-grant system to succeed in its mission of research, extension, and teaching. Our diversity of backgrounds yet singularity of purpose make CARET a significant voice for the land-grant system. We thank all the deans for appointing us and for their support. As CARET delegates, we are not Republicans or Democrats. We are not Nittany Lions or Georgia Bulldogs. We are citizen advocates, sharing our passion for the land-grant system that has improved the lives of our neighbors, our community, and our world. We hope this video has been helpful in understanding your role as a part of our organization. Thank you for investing your time as a CARET delegate, and we look forward to working together for a very bright future.